Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of 7th straight, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Blazers will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulls offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Bulls are in the hurry-up. The offense changing the play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Finds his man, it's Williams. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab, it's Richardson. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away, see where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense, and the offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send.
Turning it on! And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds the tight end. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. So UAB's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To throw, it's Daniels. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Fires to the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCoy. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, USF!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. He's got him, and he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Offense working from the pistol. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the tailback. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. And now on second down for this offense. Give to the running back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Wide open makes the catch. Gashing the knee on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by just 4 to West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He wants to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. Hits the afterbird. Touchdown, Bulls. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the point after is good. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
UAB 7.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he's got a chance. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
He's got the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, South Florida. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the 2nd quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Breaks into the open. Russell out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Loss of 2.
And this is every defensive coordinator's dream, right? Watching your defense go out on 1st down TFL, 2nd down TFL. Now you set up 3rd and long. Everybody knows they're going to...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He's going for a big play downfield. Brings it down on the right side. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Touchdown, USF! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey.
Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. To the air, it's Daniels. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative side.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's lost. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, South Florida.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's going to run it. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Birmingham. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The corners are walked up tight. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Lining up to convert third down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown Bulls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And they did tack on the extra point.
42, UAB 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Gilbert. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of down. The Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He leaves it with the back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Plucks it out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Blazers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've been dominated. Now they'll try to execute to their own standard. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
Gonna take a shot. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit. And that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown Bulls. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
UAB 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cuber. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Bring in the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose.
Touchdown, South Florida. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
UAB 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the ground, it's Collins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blazers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
At the 31-yard line. That's a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Got a man. It's Barry Johnson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but...
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Now adjusting. Had to throw it before he wanted. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? Under fire. Hit as he throws. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. And after that stop from the defense, they're still on the 2, and now it's third. Now the play fake. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, USF. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Daniels. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Blazers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go.
He's going for the big play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Ready up. Go up, man. Set. Who has it
From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page.
Converts on 4th down, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bulls are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it...
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for room. It's Buchanan. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Timeout called by the defense, 29 seconds to go. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game. He lets one fly deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a hit. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Got room on the return. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.